All right, so today we're going to take a deep dive into something that's like uh, really changing the game when it comes to music video creation.
Yeah, and it's especially exciting in 2025 with all the advancements we've seen in artificial intelligence.
Totally. I mean, just a few years ago, if you wanted to make like a half-decent music video, you were looking at a ton of time, a ton of equipment, and probably needing some pretty specialized skills.
Oh, absolutely. It was a whole production.
So, yeah, this is going to be super relevant whether you're a musician yourself who's like, dreaming of having these really cool visuals to go along with your music, or maybe you're a content creator looking to kind of up your game, or even if you're just someone who's fascinated by, how technology is kind of changing the world of art.
For sure. There's something here for everyone.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to explore today, right? Like how AI is making these incredible music videos, something anyone can do. We'll talk about the tools that are out there now and, the advantages they give you. But I think the biggest thing is this like fundamental shift, right? AI isn't some futuristic thing anymore. It's here. It's happening right now. And it's like completely changing how we make music videos. I mean, we're moving from like hours and hours of editing, expensive software, all that stuff,
Yeah.
to something that could literally take just a few clicks.
And what's so interesting to me is how it's changing the creative process itself. It's not just about saving time, although obviously that's a huge part of it.
Yeah, for sure. Speed is awesome. But the impact on your actual creative potential is like just as important. Take beat matching, for example. An editor used to spend, hours and hours going through footage trying to sync every single cut to the rhythm of the music.
Right. And that could get tedious.
Oh, totally. But now AI algorithms can analyze a track and do it in minutes
Yeah.
with like crazy precision.
It's mind-blowing how fast it can do it.
I know. And it goes way beyond basic syncing, right?
Yeah.
AI can handle really complex editing tasks that used to require like, serious expertise. Things like generating visual effects, suggesting different places to cut to enhance the storytelling, even helping to identify the most compelling parts of your footage.
Yeah. It's doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Exactly. And that's what makes you think, right? Like if you've got these AI tools that can not only speed things up like crazy, but also maybe even give you fresh creative ideas, why would you spend hours and hours editing manually? It almost seems kind of crazy now, doesn't it?
Right. I mean, it's hard to argue with the efficiency.
Yeah, totally. And the benefits go even further. It's not just about being faster or easier. There are some really real advantages to using AI in your workflow.
Yeah, definitely. It's not just a gimmick.
Okay, so let's actually get into those benefits. I think the first one that jumps out for anyone who wants to create content efficiently is just the whole idea of time-saving automation.
Absolutely. That's a big one. AI is like a rock star at taking over those repetitive manual tasks that can suck up so much of your time and energy. Like we said, syncing to the beat, applying filters, even handling some of that initial color correction. AI can just do it all for you.
Which frees you up to focus on the more, I don't know, like the artistic side of things, right?
Right. You can focus on the big picture, on actually crafting the vision you have for the video. And it's not just about freeing up time, it can actually boost your creativity too. Because a lot of these AI apps aren't just tools, they're almost like creative partners. They can suggest unique transitions, personalized effects that match the mood of your music.
It's like having a co-pilot for your creativity.
Yeah, exactly. And these suggestions can push you in new directions and lead to those aha moments where you're like, oh, wow, I didn't even think of that. It can really spark some cool ideas.
I love that. And you know what I like too is that it kind of takes away the intimidation factor, especially for someone who's new to video editing. It makes it feel a lot more accessible. Which brings us to another huge benefit, access for all skill levels.
That's right. This is one of the most democratic things about AI and music video creation. The way a lot of these tools are designed, you don't need to be a technical expert to make something really amazing. It doesn't matter if you're a total newbie or a seasoned pro, these tools are built to be easy to use for everyone.
That's so key. Okay, so we've talked about AI saving time, boosting creativity, and being accessible to anyone. Let's get to the good stuff now. Like, what are some of these tools that are leading this revolution in music videos, the ones that you can actually start using today?
Okay, so let's break it down into a few categories. First, you have the apps for beat sync and timing. Like we were saying before, that perfect sync between what you see and what you hear, that's essential for a good music video. Like you got to get that right.
Right, because if the visuals and the music are even a tiny bit off, it just throws the whole thing off for the viewer.
Totally. And that's where AI-powered precision and beat matching comes in. These AI solutions, they analyze your track so accurately, and they adjust the timing of your transitions to land right on the beat. Boom. right there. It makes the whole thing so much more captivating.
It's like the video itself is dancing to the music, right?
Exactly. And it gets even better with dynamic tempo adjustments. So let's say you like to play around with different versions of your songs. Maybe you have a sped up version or a slowed down remix. The AI can actually adapt your video to match those tempo changes perfectly.
That's huge, especially for artists who have different versions of their tracks becoming popular on different platforms, right?
Right.
The AI can make sure the visuals always feel right.
Yeah, that's a great point. Now, moving on to another category that's really exciting, AI-powered video effects. This is where you can start to get really creative and make some truly unique visuals.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I want to hear more about this. How is AI changing the game when it comes to video effects?
Well, think about it this way. AI can actually create visuals that respond to your music in real time. So the AI analyzes your track, like
Hmm.
the bass drops, the changes in the melody, all those details, and then it generates visual effects that react to those elements.
Oh, wow. So like the visuals are actually kind of playing along with the music, like another instrument almost.
Yeah, exactly. So you could have, for example, patterns that pulse with the bass line or shimmers that happen during the high notes or these big cascading effects during like a really intense instrumental break. It just makes the whole experience so much more immersive for the viewer.
Right. It's like they're not just watching a video, they're feeling it too. It takes the whole thing to a whole new level.
Mhm.
And that's got to make your videos stand out from the crowd too.
It definitely does. And then there's the whole area of color grading and filters, which can be a real time suck if you're doing it manually. AI can analyze the mood of your footage, the feeling of the music, and then suggest or even apply filters that complement that whole aesthetic. Like, let's say you want a dark cinematic look or maybe a bright poppy vibe. The AI can do a lot of that initial work for you.
So it's like having a professional colorist on call,
And
basically.
pretty much, it makes it so much easier to get that high quality look that you're going for. Now, we wanted to mention a specific example of an AI platform that's doing some really innovative things in this space. Have you heard of freebeat.ai?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's like the one everyone's talking about.
Right. It's pretty awesome. They use really sophisticated machine learning to analyze not just the rhythm of your music, but also like visual trends and what's catching people's attention online.
Hmm.
They even look at data on what kinds of visuals people are engaging with the most.
Wow. So they're thinking about what works both musically and visually, like what's actually going to resonate with an audience.
Yeah. Exactly. And based on all that analysis, freebeat.ai can generate transitions, add those cool synchronized effects, and even suggest what scenes from your footage might work best at different points in the song based on the energy and the emotion of the music.
It's like it's doing a lot of the creative thinking for you, or at least helping you
Yeah,
along.
right, it really is. And that's what makes it so powerful, whether you're an independent creator who's maybe just starting out or a professional producer who wants to work more efficiently without sacrificing quality.
Totally. It's a real game changer. But I'm curious, are there other AI platforms out there that offer like a more complete solution, like something that handles the entire music video creation process from beginning to end?
Yes, definitely. We're seeing more and more of these comprehensive AI platforms for end-to-end music video creation. They're basically all-in-one AI suites for video production that streamline everything. You upload your footage, and the AI helps you through the whole process, from the initial edit all the way to rendering and publishing the final video.
So you can do it all in one place, start to finish.
Yeah, exactly. The goal is to let you focus on your creative vision and not get bogged down in the technical stuff. And they really emphasize user-friendly features because they know that if the tools are too complicated, it defeats the whole purpose. So you'll see a lot of drag and drop interfaces, pre-designed templates you can customize, and really clear ways to use the AI suggestions.
That's so important. So let's say someone's listening to this and thinking, okay, I want to try this AI stuff out, but how do I know which tool is right for me? What are some key features to look for in 2025?
All right, so there are definitely some must-haves. First of all, beat and music syncing. That's got to be rock solid. Your visuals have to be perfectly aligned with your music. That's the foundation. Then you want good options for automated transitions and effects. Those can save you a ton of time and give your video a really professional look. And finally, I would really consider whether the tool is cloud-based. That means you can work on it from anywhere, collaborate with others, and you'll always have the latest updates and features.
Right? It's like having your studio in your pocket.
Exactly. Now, if you're a more experienced creator and you really want to have a lot of control over the details, you'll want to look for flexibility in the tools you choose. Make sure you can make manual adjustments alongside the AI automations. So like maybe the AI does the initial color grading, but you still want to be able to tweak things to get it exactly how you want it. Also, make sure the tool works with standard file formats like MP4 and MOV, and that it can easily integrate with platforms like YouTube and TikTok so you can share your work.
You want the best of both worlds.
Right.
You want the AI to handle the time-consuming stuff, but you still want that creative control over the final product.
Exactly. It's all about finding that balance. Now, as far as best practices for using these AI tools, one tip is to take advantage of those AI-powered templates a lot of apps offer. Those can give you a great starting point and save you tons of time in the setup phase. Another good practice is to combine AI automation with manual input. You don't have to choose one or the other. Use the AI to do the heavy lifting and then go in and refine things with your own creative touch. Like maybe let the AI do the first rough cut and then you go in and adjust the pacing and choose specific takes to tell your story.
That's a really smart approach. It's all about working smarter, not harder, right? Using the AI to your advantage.
Exactly. And when it comes to creativity, remember that AI is there to help you, not replace you. Experiment with the different features, try out the real-time effects, see what the AI suggests, and then use your own artistic judgment to make it truly your own. It's about finding that sweet spot between automation and that personal touch.
I love that. So as we kind of wrap things up here, it seems like the big takeaway is that AI is completely changing the game for music video creation in 2025. It's making what used to be a really complex and expensive process something that pretty much anyone can do now.
Yeah, it's really democratizing the whole process. And platforms like freebeat.ai are leading the way, showing how you can be both efficient and incredibly creative.
And as AI technology keeps evolving, it's just going to get even better and more powerful. Who knows what kind of amazing music videos we'll be seeing in the future, right?
It's really exciting to think about. What's really mind-blowing to me is that these AI tools might not just make video creation easier, they might actually lead to entirely new forms of visual expression and storytelling in music that we haven't even imagined yet.
And that's a thought, isn't it? It's like opening up a whole new world of possibilities. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today. Until next time.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It was great chatting with you.
Yeah, this was fun.
All right, we'll catch you on the next deep dive.
Sounds good.
Take care.
You too.